Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 20th of October, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Kings 11 wins after 2 super overs. And in our feature for this evening, youths of the future drub hard times. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
This one is going out to the land of my birth, Queen City Nevis.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Somos las raíces que nutren.
每一位良师英雄都发挥着重要作用。
Nous devons nourrir le monde.
È giunto il momento di risollevarsi.
Together, we can make a difference.
To lives and communities everywhere.
Нам нужна устойчивая природоустройственная система.
لأن مصيرنا واحد.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. About 3 inches. That's all that stood between the Kings 11 Punjab and an outright victory over the Mumbai Indians. But they eventually got there after 2 super overs, believe it or not. A seesawing game came down to the last ball. Chris Jordan dug out a Yorker to long on and sensed the opportunity to get 2 runs he needed to end the game. But he turned in a giant circle, adding to the distance he needed to cover, distance on which the entire game was riding on. In the end, he was about 3 inches short. Jasprit Bumrah allowed only 5 runs off his bowling to set up a seemingly straightforward super over chase, but Mohammad Shami had other ideas. With a nothing target behind him, he nailed Yorker after Yorker after Yorker to push this obscene match into a second super over, and 3 for the day in total. A piece of KL Rahul brilliance kept Quinton de Kock from completing the match-winning run. Then it was Mayank Agarwal's turn in the spotlight, leaping high on the edge of the mid-wicket boundary. He saved a definite 6 to bring down the Kings 11 target from 16 to 12 in the second super over. As if he had massive FOMO, he even walked out and helped chase it down. Poor Trent Bolt, these tiebreakers never seemed to work out for him, as one of the most memorable nights in the IPL came to a close. No one, at least from the Kings 11's camp, is going to be sleeping much though. Summary scores: Mumbai Indians 176 for 6, De Kock 53, Pollard 34 not out, Kunal 34, Shami 2 for 30, tied with Kings 11 Punjab 176 for 6, Rahul 77, Bumrah 3 for 24. Kings 11 won the second of 2 super overs. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening. Well, I'm back, and tonight football is in the spotlight. Hard Times was truly in for a hard time on the evening of Thursday, 15th October, as action in the Nevis Football Association's best-of-4 finals continued at the Eat-Willett Park. The men in yellow tops came up against the high-flying youths of the future, who were incidentally very present. The youths struck first as goalie Mills failed in his attempt to tip a free kick over the crossbar and instead tipped it into the goal. Shockingly, within minutes, Hard Times equalized as the youth's goalie suffered a similar fate. He too failed to hold on to a free kick going over his head, and in it went. Thereafter, the more fleet-footed youths took control of the game, and at the final whistle, the scoreline was a commanding 5-1 in their favor. We go now to the Eat-Willett Park and we pick up the action. It's the youths of the future. They'll be coming up against Hard Times, and it should be a pretty interesting game. Youths of the future won their last outing 4 games, 4-1 against Bath, and will be going into this one pretty confidently. Looks as if Curtis Morton Jr. is the captain at the toss. And so coin has been spun. The action should be getting underway momentarily. At the top, youths applying some pressure here, but the ball has been taken away briefly, but back now with youths. Youths applying some pressure at the top and hits it clean over the crossbar. Maddy hitting it over the crossbar. Very animated Shango. Morton controls nicely. Now the ball has been knocked forward, but Youths comes away to control. Zachy Smith again at the top. Realizes that he's going to be beaten by the goalkeeper. Pulls up and turns his back on the play as the ball has been thrown out. Pushes forward now. Here's a possible chance. The man at the top drives and he shields it nicely. Putting his body on the line and keeping it out. So it's going to be corner kick. So number 8. He goes for the low flat kick, easily knocked away by Youths, and but Hard Times comes away with it and has knocked it out. Not the best of plays on that occasion. Shango is querying the call. Showing control by the Youths, number 18. And here goes, drives. The man is moving speedily, but the goalkeeper is out. Knocks it out quickly. Great play there by the goalkeeper. And back now with Youths. Youths falls over. Referee says it's against Hard Times. And it's going to be a free kick. This could be interesting. Youths with a free kick from pretty close range. How does he handle it? He goes straight for goal. And it has gone in. It has gone in. He tried to tip it over. Shango is happy. Well, well, well. The goalkeeper tried to tip it over. And instead of tipping it over the crossbar, he actually tipped it in. And so Youths of the Future has scored goal number 1. It has been a hard-fought game so far. But the goalkeeper went up, tried to tip it over the crossbar, and my goodness, tipped it in. So Hard Times with some short passes. This has been an interesting first half. Left it says the goal. Oh, look at him. Lots of style. Has a whole lot of style, this goalie. Virtually lies down on it. Now he kicks it out. Oh, not the best of plays on that occasion. Gets it to his goalie, who kicks it out. Heads go up, missed. And number 18 passes off nicely. Kind of control, but not fully. Passes off now to number 18. He has space. Anybody home? There's Zachy Smith trying to go through once more, waiting for that breakthrough. Right at the top. He doesn't seem as if he's going to go anywhere else. Just wait for that loose ball. And that's Morton being stopped in the process. Passes through the legs of the player. Knocks it now. Trying to run through, but stopped nicely there by the defense. Still with, but now back to Morton. Morton chips it now. How quick is the man at the top? He's trying to control. He doesn't have the space. And he's being heavily marked. He peels off the right boot. Anybody home? And goes wide up the upright. So it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for the Youths. Good, strong play. And the referee decides it's against the Youths team. So it's going to be another free kick for the Hard Times team. Free kick for Hard Times. Mark says Shango. Go. Gone in. My goodness, what a goal. What a goal. Hard Times has equalized. Very similar to what happened at the other end. The goalkeeper was going back. He didn't try to tip it over. He tried to hold it. And it has gone in. Hard Times has equalized. Shango can't believe it. Shango is not a happy Shango. Well. Hard Times has equalized. What a game we are having. 1 goal all. That was a super goal. So, Youths applying some pressure once more. And back with Hard Times. Still, ball been knocked out. And so it's going to be a flurry now for the Hard Times team. Tries, no, he decides against it. Somebody else is going to take the throw. So nice kick there. The man controls for the moment. Oh, he has been brought down. This could be a call here, and it could be a penalty. It may well, let's see. Well, the referee, let's see what the referee rules. The referee is not going forward, so I don't think it will be a penalty. Somebody's asking for a penalty. Let's see what the ruling is. Could be a very interesting call here. Let's see what the call is. The referee is trying to get control of the game. I want to see what the final decision is. There seems to be some debate out here. Well, it's not a penalty. It's a corner kick, it seems. And so, Sean with the ball. He's going to cross and doesn't get a good boot on it, but he controls now. And back with him again. Poor work, I thought, there by Smith. He knocks it out. Shango not happy with him at all because he's accusing the other guy of not being in position, but maybe it was not the best of passes. Morton with the throwing. He normally has a very strong throwing, and that's as strong as they get. And headed out. He's going to go forward now. And so it's going to be Morton with the throw again. Last throw was a very strong one, and I don't think this one would be any different. He has a very powerful throw. Again, knocked out this time. So now they're going to get a corner kick. So strong throws like that would apply a lot of pressure on the opposing team. And headed out. So it's going to be Morton with the corner kick. Right boot or left boot, it's going to be right, low, flat kick. Headed again, but it's Morton allowing it to go out. He's going to get another chance again at it. So how does he do this one this time? Does he lift it this time? He lifts it this time. Headed away by the youth team. Goes to the man, chested. Headed now by the youth team. There's an appeal, yes, handball. Handball, so more pressure on the youth team because going up to control, touch it with the hand, and Shango is a bit distraught. He's not a happy Shango. More pressure on his team. He's not happy. He's not happy, Shango. So it's going to be a free kick. Markerman says the goalie. Still 1 goal all. Concentrate, keeper says, and this kick is going to be taken by Morton. Shango is telling him what he's going to do. Oh, Morton goes just a little over the crossbar. Good kick on target, but just over the crossbar. So it's still 1 goal all. It has been a very intense game, and what a long half we are having. This half has been a long half, I find. Good strong kick. Zachary Smith chested and controls, and will look to pass now. And passes off eventually. The man passes looking for Zakis, but he goes wider to the man number 18. Anybody there to run through? There's somebody here. And it has gone in. It has gone in. So make that 2. The youths have scored goal number 2. And the goalkeeper left flat-footed on that occasion. 2 goals to 1. The youths setting up a nice bit of play there. Good short passes, and then a right booter goalkeeper couldn't keep it out and make that 2 goals to 1. The youths leading the way. Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.